This is going live. Oh, we're live.
We're live.
Hey there, friendlies. Welcome to the, 12th of February
That's right.
episode of the Beer Blades and Bushcraft live stream. Tonight, we're doing a little sharpen stance. I got some stuff here to sharpen up. I'm not going to get to all of it. Savage has a couple of little fangs. This is the homemade.
Yeah,
knife,
that's
right?
a homemade.
The
homemade handle. Yeah.
The home handled knife. Tough Stag, ultra honed. T&B.
Except it doesn't have the imitation staghorn on it, but that's what I didn't like about the knife. So, it needs to be sharpened. Forged in the 70s, I believe.
A little home handling job there. Did you do this?
Yeah, I did it. That's not the way I had planned.
It's pretty nice though. What's the wood in the middle?
The wood in the middle is poplar with red oak on each side.
And
basically you have a tang, which is that goes about up to here.
Stick tang?
Yeah. And that was the thing. I had other screws I had built. I drilled holes into the wood for it.
Yeah.
And the issue was the screws didn't fit in the hole of the tang. What I could have done is drilled into the metal.
Yes. But
I didn't feel like doing that. Just because the tang is not huge.
Okay.
So I was just afraid that, I'd be weakening the tang. So I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to try a different method.
I just want to say hi. LT's with us. And hey. That's Alain. That's your brother.
Yeah.
Comment ça va? I'm trying to pop the chat out. But actually, it looks like the chat might actually be working tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi one more time. All right. Alain's still here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing some sharpen stance. We got some beers. He wants to got some beers.
Yes. We got blades, beer.
And this is Bushcraft.
Bushcraft, kind of.
We're caring for our bush.
That's right.
I call that Bushcraft.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wait,
just say that that's the thing. I screwed up the holes afterwards, trying to make them bigger for to put these big washers in.
Yeah. And
it became all unaligned and everything. And I did my best. There's a few places where it seems to like pop out just a little bit, like here, and I think.
Is this your first handling job?
Yeah, basically.
Then this is fine.
Well, I learned a lot with it, so
Is this steel or is this like aluminium, dude?
No, it's you know what? I think it's steel, but I'm not sure because this is a knife that my uncle bought my grandfather, and my uncle had an aluminum window company.
Oh, that's probably steel then.
But I think it's steel because it's not heavy enough. It's not light enough to be
Tough Stag, ultra honed.
And my brother, he has one. So
what are people saying?
Yeah, he's saying it's steel. Yeah.
Outdoors here, and he's saying bonsoir Serge. Comment ça va? And then he's saying live and learn.
Yes.
Austin's Corner's here. Hey, how's it going, Austin? Beer Bros and Bushcraft. Blaze it for 420. No, we're not gonna blaze the 420. Hey, Simon. Outdoor. Oh, hey, Jess. Like I'm an afterthought. What?
With outdoor, I always come first. Right, outdoor?
Okay, what else? What else? One thing that I may try to sharpen tonight is this, because I sure did learn that sharpening with the video I made on Sunday. Video that went up a day late. You got your little pockety too for a little sharpen stancy.
This one is it's getting kind of dull too. I think I got a few little nicks in it too. So
yes, you do. Oh yeah, holy snappage!
Yeah,
dude. It's okay.
I use it.
We're gonna fix everything.
Oh yeah,
everything gets fixed tonight. What do you think? Beer? Who's got beer?
Beer.
Who's got beer? End of the night, you want to see you two deal with those sharpened knives, a duel to the death. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
No.
I better bring a bigger knife. Okay, beers. Yours is there.
Yeah, mine is here. Yours is there.
Mine's
They're both the same.
Yep. I'm having the 100th Meridian against this Wyatt because I forgot to go and get something that I have not had yet.
I have something a little less. What's the word? Microbrasserie.
Yep.
Which is a Guinness. Was a Hop House 13 lager.
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 Let's see if I can do this without stabbing myself this time. That
Or cutting my throat.
Well, it depends on how the live stream goes. I'm doing this real gingerly because that live stream I did with LT and Simone, that's where I got this that little guy right there, scarred for life.
And as you all see, I almost pulled the Jesse.
Almost, but not quite. Is pull a Jesse going to be like pulling a Joe, like Joe Robinette does? It's like, oh, I pulled a Joe.
No, I tried to watch one of his videos, and the problem with like Joe also Scramble Low. These guys have like some videos that are like 2.5 hours long. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I can't watch a 2 hour video. I can do up to an hour depending on my evening, but I love these guys, you know, and so I'll start a video, and then I won't have time to watch the whole thing. I'll try to come back to it. 2 hour video. It's not a win in my book.
Jesus, Murphy.
You just gotta do better, man. You
Yeah.
gotta do better.
It didn't start well. Look at that.
Ça commence bien. All right, what are people saying?
We're not listening to anyone anymore.
Okay, Alan's kidding. That's good. So he doesn't really want us to kill each other. That's okay. Hector, that's right, Serge. Has Simone given you the instructions for trying tonight to help with channel takeover? I told you. I did tell you. Yes, I do. Thought passing by your house tonight, I should have done it. It looks, it's funny because Serge and I almost didn't do it because for those of you who don't live around here, we're under a fairly substantial snowstorm event right now. So I don't know if Serge is going to get home tonight.
Yeah, I'll get home tonight.
Alain approves of your beer choice. Robin's up. Robin's here. Robin's up. What? That's not what I meant to say. Robin, did you save that beer you were telling me about? Outdoor wants to.
That writing is really small.
Yeah, it's very small.
Yes.
But I don't know how to make it bigger, so we're just gonna have to deal. What we could do, you see, I don't want to pull it closer because on the camera we would like so.
Yeah.
Brassard du Monde IPA, La Mer Series Strong Beer. Nice choice, LT. Outdoor saying hi to Robin. Robin saying good day. Good day, mate. Right. Still eating your dinner right now, Simon? Okay, that's fine. Your limit is about an hour on live stream. Oh, so that's why you keep cutting out on me, damn it. Serge is sleeping under your workbench. Yeah, he might be. He could sleep on top of that workbench.
This one?
Yeah.
Might snag my clothes on there, though.
No, not on this one.
Okay, that one. Yeah, that one's not so bad.
Yeah.
Some dry glue on there, but...
yeah, I was... when Robin and I threw that together, the wood wasn't completely dry. You know, you go to the... So I got some wicked cracks. So I filled them with glue. We're going to throw it through the thickness planer one more time. Then we're going to build that mother. I was going to finish that word. That mother trucker. We're going to build that mother trucker. Keep on mother trucking. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I've never had this beer before. And
like
it's not bad. It's weird though because I feel it has a kind of like at the end kind of like a cardboard kind of taste to it.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
No, but it's still good. It's still good. It's like I think it's like the grain that they use.
Got a cardboard taste, but in a good way.
In a good way. Yes.
Okay. Fine.
It's still a Guinness, right?
It's still a Guinness.
It's still technically a Guinness.
So as I said, I got a bunch of knives to sharpen here, but I don't think I'm going to get to them all. One word on safety. I got beer, he got beer, we got blades, who's sharpening. Now, the instant that I start to actually feel any beer effects, I'm not sharpening anymore. So I may not sharpen for the entire evening.
That's all right. I'm drinking like right now, like that. This thing is like in horrible shape, so I'll flatten this out first, and
some water on that.
exactly.
He's using sandpaper instead of my stone. Start again. He's using sandpaper instead of my truing stone because there's oil on that stone, and you should never mix oil and water on any stone at all. Okay.
Yeah, I was degreasing something. It was on the table. I put it on the table.
Yeah.
And it got on the stone. So
I just want to say, Trapper J Outdoors. Hello. How's it going? Did you bring a beer to tonight's event? And I don't think you've been on the live streams before. If I'm right about that, then welcome. Hang out. The guys in the chat are really good. Good bunch of dudes. Scott, hey. Great googly moogly nutsacks. Oh God, we've already started with the nutsack. Okay. Yes, that is Serge's new strap, Alain. That is your new strap.
Yeah. Right here.
Show it off. Boom, baby. Turn it over. Boom.
Yeah, this one has no compound on it, but that's the smooth side.
Where's my strap?
You know.
Where's my strap?
I don't know. Where is this strap?
I know where my strap is. I did not make my strap. Tabernacle. I almost threw everything to the ground.
That's gonna be my secret tonight.
Good man.
Now I can read what the hell is
keeping an eye on what people are saying because I'm like, what? I bought this from Lee Valley. I did not make this, but Robin's made a strap or two. You've made a strap. I just gotta make myself a strap.
Yeah, this monstrosity. Now
look at the width on it.
I know that I did that on purpose.
Yeah,
so I do plan to strap my axe with this. So
look at that. Look at that.
And also my plane. I have a plane at home. Wow. And like
How
that.
big is the blade on your plane?
About this wide.
Oh, it's like a 2 inch.
Yeah. So now I'm one shot, no problem.
Good plan, mister.
I try.
Plan. I'm gonna try that strap a little later. All right, what am I missing? Oh no, we're missing. Okay, Alain. We don't want details.
Yeah. Okay.
Simone Trapper says hi. Just chill, OD. Yeah, thanks, Scott. That's you. Everyone tell OD to just chill. I missed why you said that, but
so sorry, out top. We are ignoring you and everyone else. That's the problem when you have two people on like this.
Yeah. Yes, Scott. His is a homemade strap. Mine I bought from Lee Valley.
This thing is disgusting too. I had a
nice strap.
Well, I had a nice big crack in it. So when I tried to, because I want to have a nice kind of like round shape, kind of like the one you got from Lee Valley.
Well, but you don't have that.
No. But that's it. The crack went almost up to here.
Okay.
So instead of keeping that and risking it cracking all the way down, I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna cut it off.
Still feels good though. Like it's not. It's not a good. I mean, it's not a. It's not a good. It's not an ungood. I haven't even started drinking it, and I can't speak. I'm trying to keep up with the chit chat. Hey, Craig's here. How's it going?
Hi, Craig. Oh. I'm glad Craig is here.
Right. We did buy the darn leather. You're right there, Robin. We did buy the leather.
I'm glad that Craig is here because if people don't know me very well, I'm a noob, okay? Like, I really got into this only like a couple of years ago. I mean, my brother and I, we used to go out in the woods all the time. My father wasn't really a handy kind of person. So in the last years, well, not the last year, since a couple months now that I joined the Axe Junkies, I'm telling you, I learned so much stuff. It's crazy, Yeah. So for a guy like me, it's awesome,
There's a question for you. What leather did you use, and where did you get it?
Again, this is thanks to my brother. My brother actually bought the leather from Tandy Leather. I'm trying to remember what kind of leather it was. Al, you could maybe mention that. Because I made a sheath. Well, actually, he helped me make a sheath for my axe. And this is some leftover leather. So I'm like, I'm making a strap, man. Yeah. I need one. So.
Oh, outdoor. Yeah, you got that district saw out at Meat Rock. Nice.
There you go. It's,
love it.
Veg tan leather.
Veg tan
tan leather.
Good thickness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that strap out. a little later after we've.
Of course.
Excuse me. In answer to whoever asked which of us is going to belch first, excuse me, that's me. Who's keeping track? Outdoors keeping track.
Better out than in.
Better out than in, I always say. Simone said, which I've missed it, that apparently the U.S. Army is issuing a Victorinox now.
Really?
Is that a U.S. Army knife?
Really?
Shut up, Jesse.
Well, you wouldn't be wrong.
I know. Absolutely. Scott has a gift card to Tandy. Oh, I would love a gift card to Tandy. Oh, he wants to buy some strap leather and more sheath leather. This, is that like a 9-ounce?
I'm not sure.
Scott, I don't know how to judge the widths of this stuff, but it's got some width to it. It's got
Alain,
some
do you know?
girth. Alain, do you know what the weight is? Tell Scott if he knows. If he knows.
It's thick,
A
okay.
few knife manufacturers, they're serrated blades. Yeah, Simone does love the Victorinox serrated blades. Alain forgets. He's gonna check. I'm gonna drink beer.
There you go. Now that the head is gone, I could pour the rest of it.
That's an old time looking blade, eh?
Yeah.
You guys know the Bowie knives. It's like an old cowboy looking knife.
It's nice, but I don't think that I want that to be my go-to bushcraft knife,
Fair enough.
I need to get myself something else. Chances are it's probably going to be I'll probably get a Mora.
Mora?
Can't go wrong.
Not for the price, you sure can't.
No.
Um,
Because I'm on a budget.
well, it's made in the USA. There's some very faint, like there's an etching of a. It's about half high. No, that they pound metal on.
Anvil.
Anvil. There's a very light etching on anvil, and it says something, and then USA on the other side. So, for those of you who care about that, that's an American-made knife right there.
So you suggest a Groman, Simon?
Simon will definitely suggest a Groman.
Yeah.
He'll suggest the number 4 because that's what he's got, and it is a very nice survival.
Yeah.
Slash
My only
knife.
problem is that budget.
But the thing about Groman is, they're not like, yeah, in your case, and let's face it, most days in mine, it's $100.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they really hit above that $100 mark for what you get. Like there are guys on YouTube who are saying, "Yeah, here's my Groman number 1. I've been using it for 45 years."
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to use one of these for 45
For
years.
sure. I totally agree. However, at the moment, my budget is like pretty much like nil.
No.
I bought some wood today. It cost me $14.
Yeah.
And that's like it's like my limit for the month kind of thing.
Yeah, I know how you feel. So here, take this one. I've got more than I know what to do with, so keep that one. You're gonna have to sharpen it up though.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen up my my carving blade, which, by the way, is a Mora. I hate their spoon blades. They're spoon knives, but this little Mora 106 is. Look, it's a plastic sheath, but the knife itself.
Yeah, but you could always
spectacular.
make your own sheath after, right?
Yes, I can. I can.
Go down to Tandy Leather.
Robin and I went to Tandy Leather. In fact, I bought a piece of leather, and I want to make an axe mask for. Well, no, what I want to make is the sheath for Camille's little stacked birch knife.
I somehow got a knife for free today.
So here's the leather I got. There's definitely enough there for a sheath for Camille's knife.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an axe mask, and
Well,
maybe I can even.
My brother mentioned that this is 10 ounces.
It's 10 ounce.
Yeah. So
Jesus,
let's compare with this. Just a quick comparison.
Rob, wasn't this like 7 or 9 ounce?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you remember, Rob? Was this like a 7 or 9? Because I think the sticker that was on it went with you. What we did was we bought a piece and cut it in half. We each took half.
Okay. No. See, outdoor. I did not go off camera there.
Hey, he stayed
only
on
him.
camera.
You always had someone on camera.
Yeah, so that was only a half. You can't do halves when
No.
it's all binary, though, the way he does. Caribou Country Outdoors. Hey, I don't think we've seen you before, so welcome to the show. Hang out, have a drink. Everyone here is really nice except for Simone Outdoor. They're a couple of jerks, but you know.
And I'm not on tonight. I'm here. So.
Yeah, exactly. In answer to your question, Caribou, can I call you Caribou? I am having a 100th Meridian by Mill Street Brewery. What?
Brewery.
By Mill Street Brewery in Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah.
Serge is having
The Guinness Hop House 13 Lager.
You know what we forgot to do?
What?
What we always do, or what I always do. It's a 341 milliliters. It's 5% alcohol by volume, so it's your standard Canadian beer. This is an organic beer, by the way. It's very malty. It's not too hoppy, which is nice because I don't like beer that's too hoppy. I'm not into IPAs and stuff. I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, this is a 500 milliliter with 5% alcohol. Sounds familiar. Brewed in Ireland.
That's actually more than Guinness. Guinness, I think, is a 4%, isn't it?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And it's a golden lager with refreshing taste of clean, crisp, fresh finish. Brewed with Irish barley. That's probably what I find has the little cardboard taste.
The barley.
And it has a double hopped.
Double hopped.
Double hopped. Ooh.
Double hopped. No.
Let's see what.
But I haven't tried that. You know what? I have had that. I had it
I think
on tap
I think you said you already had it
at Hurley's one night while we were playing.
Yeah.
By the way, if any of you who are can I start that again? I'm going to
Sure.
start that sentence again.
Go.
For any of you who are in Montreal right now, this upcoming Friday and Saturday, my band is playing at Hurley's, the upstairs stage. We're going to be rocking and reeling, as only a fiddle band like us can.
And maybe for the first time ever, I'll actually see you.
You'll finally come and see us.
It took my brother, you know?
Caribou, I'm not convinced that it's not 100th Meridian kind of as a wink to the tragically hip. Scott's having a rolling rock. I got to go back. What? Because... Okay, Robin doesn't know what the weight is because it's an offcut, right?
You know, I'm like looking here too.
You're looking,
Yeah. Christ.
Yes, Caribou, we're in Montreal. Well, I live in Montreal. Serge lives out in the boonies.
Oh, not quite in the boonies, more like the suburbs. It's like halfway to the boonies, you know.
Outdoors taking the piss out of me with a hint of melon and citrus.
Yeah.
Whoa. LT says, leather is quite expensive at Tandy. Check out Cuir d'Izazo Leather.
Where's
on
that?
Molson Street. Okay, so that's out in the east, sort of near the Whiskey Trench.
Mm.
Alain's having an O'Casey's Irish Cream. Nice. Caribou's in BC. I have spent many, many days in BC. My dad lives in the Okanagan. When I was growing up, I grew up sort of half the year in Montreal and then the whole summer part in Vancouver, where my dad was in North Van, sort of bombing around Lynn Canyon, places like that. That's sort of the stage of my life where I kind of unbeknownst to myself started to fall for the outdoors in a big way. Sure as hell didn't fall for the outdoors in the middle of Montreal, let me tell you.
Actually, the 5 years that I lived in Montreal, I hardly went out at all.
Yeah. How many of you think that we're buffering right now?
Are we buffering?
They're a wholesaler, but they also sell privately. Okay. Caribou's in the boonies of BC, like up in the interior or like Denman Island? whereabouts. And you don't have to give us your exact location. A lot of people in the bushcraft and survival community are weird about that, but just sort of the area. I'll let you know if I know the area at all. You take my wallet out of my pocket.
I'm gonna quit my my phone because I notice I'm on my data, so I'm like, oh, I'm streaming onto my data. It's like bad
Do you
idea.
have an iPhone?
Yeah.
So turn on your your Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
and now.
Oh.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. That's my there you go. Which one is it?
Try.
That was my brother sending me a text.
Jeez, I don't know what that password is. Hold on. It's the. So how come it's not asking me to send you the password?
I don't know.
Bring your phone near any. Oh, I don't have you in my contacts.
Oh.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
I'll fix this.
So yeah, I guess I'll give a little history on my bushcraft experience. So when I was young, we used to go out in the woods, and basically
In them woods.
out in the woods. Basically, there was a little park close to where we lived, and there was like a little ravine where they had a little stream. I think it was actually toilet water. So yeah, I think we saw a few turds, my brother and I, and we used to like hop over this ravine, like this little, like
Don't.
it's not a river, a little stream there. Yeah, don't slip. It happened once or twice that we got a foot in the water. It was quite nasty. But then on the other side, you had like these woods, and we used to go there often. And as we were growing up, they kept on chopping down more forests to expand the city.
Mm.
So while we were growing up, we saw the decimation of the woods that were there, and I think it kind of struck a chord with me anyway, just because here's like this beautiful, pristine forest, and you're just knocking it down for houses, you know.
Yeah, drives me crazy.
We end up like, you know, going into these houses as they're being built, so that's a whole other story. But yeah, we used to have fun going out in the woods there, and I think that's what really started us enjoying going out in the woods and stuff.
Doing stuff.
Yeah, we used to go, you know, make walking sticks with like some small maples, and you know, back at the time, you know, not really respecting the forest so much. But then again, they got torn down. So
where was this?
In Lorraine.
Oh, up in Lorraine.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's practically all gone now. But I guess that's just the way it is today.
Damn it.
It makes me think of when I went to buy the wood today. It's like I was joking with the guy behind the counter, telling him, like, you know, has Trump really affected the market? You know, and it's like, no, not really. It says what's affecting us the most is we're chopping it down quicker than it regrows.
Mm.
And it's just like this like sadness came over me. It's like, what am I doing buying this wood? You know, but. What you gonna do, you know?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? How come it's not working, you fool?
It's all right. We just could read there instead
all right,
of
yeah, because we're not. Well, we're not ignoring. You're telling them all about yourself. Okay. Where the hell was I?
But no, actually, I mean, even growing up, my father was not the big camping guy, you know?
Yeah. We did some camping. Allie, we used to make cabins.
Oh, God, yes.
Hey, is Zach here? Hey, Zach.
Well, it's, I think a good reason why I'm into this is thanks to my brother, actually. You know, he showed me a lot of things growing up and stuff. Stuff that my dad didn't really care about. So, thanks, Al. Cheers.
Yeah. Oh, message retracted, LT. Used to bike to Oka. Yeah, but you were pretty damn close to Oka. My sister-in-law bikes to Oka fairly often from Point St. Charles.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Caribou, you're here and listening, just setting up a new pack. Oh, you got to tell us about the pack. What is it? What are you doing to set it up? Are we going to sharpen anything tonight?
Yeah, should get started. Start flattening. Oh, well, I gotta wet it, right? Should I put it in there?
Just soak
rinse
it from there.
Yeah.
Gotta tell us about the pack. We're very pack curious around here. There are some packs I would dearly love to get and will probably never have. And there are other packs I would like to get and hope to have one day soon.
Hopefully that didn't make too much noise.
No, we're in the basement, dude.
Yeah.
The girls is sleeping all the way up the stairs.
Is that gonna make too much noise?
Remember how I just said we're in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still in the basement.
I forgot to put my lines.
You gotta put your lines. Here you go. What are we missing here? Anthony, slap your mama. We had some of that slap your mama when we went out and had steak in the woods. We sent you a little shout out about that. I also use the slap your mama when I'm making my morning eggs. Ow. Yep, that sounded pretty good. Zach is sharpening his new neck knife. Nice. We got a canvas and leather bag. Patch of old Canada postage stamp for 3 pence. Huh, okay. That might be a red canoe bag. Echo, still looking for that LK35. Good luck. LA, that sounds amazing. How loud do you think this is going to get?
Pretty loud.
Like that? Stop making so much noise.
Sorry. Is this table far enough?
Boom.
Yeah, it looks fine.
It's good.
It's not too
Boom.
bad. I remember doing that bike trip. After that, our butts were hurting, man. We're not used to cycling like long distances like that, and on mountain bikes on top of it.
I have never done like a long distance bike ride like that, but I would dearly like to.
Well, the trick is to pack light.
Hold on. Oh, Adore. I saw that you still want an LK35, but I didn't notice the new large Alice pack. Nice job. Like, is it a legit surplus? LT.
Welcome back, Austin.
LT's got a new fixed blade. Nice. Oh, Zach, that's a good point. Rest in peace, headphone users.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done, though.
No, I'm not.
Are you using headphones? Robin thinks it's hilarious. Have to apologize with the U.S. Army's required knocks. It's not nuclear or hardened. Oh, well. You know, if you don't outlast the civilization you were born into, then what the hell kind of knife are you? Hey, Austin. Brother F. Oh, I don't know that. Remember you said you were going to buy the tracker knife? Yes, I do. Did you buy it? Serge, what grit is that stone?
I believe this side is 400 and the other side is 800.
That definitely feels like a 400. Yeah.
Not like your stone.
I don't know if Austin bought that tracker. But oh.
Can't read.
He bought a 22 instead of the tracker.
Yeah, well, this is I got this at Canak. It's like a hardware store on the South Shore. There's only a few places.
Hey, do you want to try doing that on the top of this? It might be a little flatter than this.
It's not a bad
Just
idea.
move some stoof around.
Maybe further away from the microphone.
From the microwave.
Microwave, yes.
We're a couple of funny guys.
I drink any beer.
We're a couple of funny guys. Those of you who've been watching me for a long time will recognize my old friend here. Hasn't seen a lot of use this year.
Is that making more noise?
No.
No?
We'll recognize this old buddy. Hasn't seen a lot of use over the past little while because I've been getting so many really cool knives. I'm going to give it a little sharpened stance. It's actually pretty... It needs some work.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Moron you gave me is still sharper than my buck knife.
Well, that's because your buck knife is...
it's dull.
It's blunt. It's a blunt object. It's so blunt, that's 420 steel. It's not funny. It's like a dad joke, a hippie dad joke.
I think the no.
Hold on. Yeah, so Austin bought a 22. Elaine was wondering if you bought that stone at Canadian Tire.
Oh, that's what I replied before. It's a Canak.
Outdoors, new surplus Alice pack went to Meat Rock. Nice. Along with a day pack carrying 20 pounds of meat.
Jesus.
Is that like 10 kilos of meat?
10 pounds?
20 pounds?
Yeah. Something like that.
What the hell?
10 kilos, yes. Roughly.
That's a shit ton of meat. That's a shift ton of meat.
Yes.
I didn't even able to shoot it yet. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, we're having a lot of snow too. What the hell's a maker knife? I can't click on the link from here, but I'll just click it later. All right, see you later, Caribou. See you next week, I hope. Austin's going for the ginger ale and whiskey. I hope that's a Canada Dry. You know, to be within the Rain Dance Bushcraft motif. Elaine's asking, what is that little buddy? Wonder what he's looking at.
I have no idea.
This? This one? Is this what you're talking about?
The Falcon?
No, it's my Campbell.
Oh.
Because I think I called this my little buddy. I'm hiding your technique. Am I pretending to sharpen? Okay. All right. Okay. Is that how it's going to be? I have a stone. I have a knife. The knife will go on the stone. The knife will become sharper as I move it across the stone. The knife will be sharp. The knife will shave. I will then put the knife back in the leather sheath and put it away and ignore it again because I've got all these great knives this year. But this, Alan, this was my first good bush knife. It's an Australian woodlore clone made by Jed Campbell. Jeb Campbell?
Oh,
Jed.
yeah. No, remember.
Jed. I like it greatly. It was very affordable. But he seems to have disappeared, so I can't buy anything else from him. I don't know where he done gone. 01 tool steel. 4mm blade. Nice and beefy. Desert ironwood. Black liners. Brass hardware.
Oh, I didn't notice that you had black liners on there.
Yeah, well, I wanted yellow liners, but he'd already put the black on.
Oh.
See? He said, well, if you want yellow, it's an extra $5. To which I said, well, I don't have any money right now.
Yeah, let go. I'll let it go.
Did you just sing Let It Go?
Hey, you got 2 girls now. Get used to it.
I can't let it go. He's very loud, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm extremely
Very loud. He's very loud.
People are gonna be like, Jess,
I'm gonna complain.
Jess,
I'm gonna make a complaint.
you can't have Sesh no more. He's just too noisy.
It's too loud.
He's like that neighbor upstairs, which just doesn't shut up.
He's that rowdy neighbor that nobody really likes, but everyone pretends to. Because you live in a condo and everyone's paid a lot of money to live there. Everyone's trying to be a good neighbor. I don't know where I'm going with this. Tenenbaum. Yeah, I know. He's going to be finished flattening that stone pretty soon.
Look at this. This is disgusting right here. You could actually tell how deep it is right there.
Yep,
See
you
that?
sure can. Holy snappage, dude.
I know.
Show the camera that.
I don't know if it's going to focus.
Someone has not been sharpening, flattening his. You're dripping water all over my new bench, dude.
Sorry.
What is up with you? And this is when we're sober. What? Okay.
So
Yeah, he hasn't been
like,
flattening his stones at all.
I don't have. Yeah, I didn't think of. Well, no, I was just lazy.
Stop it with the laziness.
But it's awful. It's absolutely
terrible.
awful.
It's terrible. What the hell was I talking about?
I don't know.
I was talking about how loud you're being.
Yeah, very loud.
Instagram this knife. This is very bushcrafty. Yeah, but LT he wasn't here very early.
Yeah, unfortunately not. What? Not with the snow.
Yeah. Craig just picked up a Bixco Arctic Fox field stove. Oh, field stone. 200 and 400. That's a good basic stone. It's good for getting nicks out and everything.
You know, just use the bottom half.
This stone is at the end of its days, I think. Robin is being a very bad influence because I was like, oh, I'll get some nanny was, and he's like, hey, look, there's a place local that's got Shapton glass for 20% off. Oh, I almost.
You almost. Huh?
I was distracted by the thought of a Shapton glass stone.
But I'm like looking at this. I'm like, you could probably go a good 1.5 millimeters more.
Oh yeah, I could.
It's not dead yet.
No,
it's dead once you start reaching the black middle part. Then forget about it. It's over.
Forget about it.
Forget about
Then you look at the stone and say, for you, the war is over.
I forgot to put the lines on the other side.
The noise never bothered me anyway. Robin's being hilarious.
Because he doesn't ooze of sarcasm.
You've been wanting to play with those Bixco stones for a while. I don't know them. Sharpen your knives by putting on the Ray Mears sharpening how-to video, placing your knives in the front, and saying a prayer to Ray Mears. Then I place an offering of birch bark, and they're all sharp after. Yeah, that's pretty much how I do it, too.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just pretending.
Oh, this side isn't much better. This shouldn't be too long. Here, I'll try to get it done and I want them beers.
If you knock my beer down, I'll be right ornery about that.
It's just your spare. It's okay.
It's not a spare.
Well, what do you have to then?
Because I knew that somebody was going to be making noise and I'd be going crazy all night, so it's to calm me down.
Okay. There you go. That's gonna be okay for today.
Craig, they make axe pucks too. Okay. Sounds like a teeth cleaning. Land sakes. Nobody likes a teeth cleaning. Well, dentists like a teeth cleaning. Cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
This is finish.
It's finished?
Oh yeah, what is
This is Swedish.
Trash?
The trash is right over there.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, I remember moving it.
Yeah. Serge needs a little refresher every now and then.
Yes.
Where's my t-shirt?
Sorry.
I just want to take a look and see it. See it what? See what? I say what? Where's my damn t-shirt?
Yeah.
Where's my
still,
t-shirt?
Still very disappointed. I didn't get my
Yeah.
my t-shirt yet. That would have been nice to be wearing that.
That would have been awesome. That would have been so meta.
I guess I'll just have to come back.
I guess so. Maybe me not make so much noise next time though. We'll just say.
I'll try to prep my stone beforehand.
Do you have something to prep a stone with?
Well, not really. I'll probably gonna do the same method, sandpaper, because I got no choice.
I think you're right.
You know what?
But it's good to have a nice flat stone though.
Yeah, well,
It's good to have a nice flat stone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good to have.
no, I don't know what angle I should go at.
So it's where the people are. Where's my t-shirt? Thank you, sir. This knife has, man, I have beaten the ever-loving stank out of this knife, and it just keeps sucking up more agony. Is that friend who comes over to watch a movie and eats chips from the bag at the climax? Serge is that friend who comes over to watch a movie and eats chips from the bag at the climax of the story. I'm sharpening. Crunch.
That's what I do.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's Serge's modus operandi. It's like, I'll wear him down.
That's how I'm gonna take over your live stream.
You too? It too, Serge? Then die live stream.
Simon has influenced me, you know?
His Serge was all like, yeah, it's peer pressure. I'm very susceptible.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to go where the people are. I didn't. Damn it! I don't have any paper for us to test our sharpen stance.
Well, you could always go and get some, and like that outdoor could, you know,
Ding me for another stepping off the.
That's right. Add to his binary.
I was about to make a non-binary joke, but I figured this is the wrong crowd.
Well, that's what it looks like. You know, you sell these numbers. It's like, especially when you do like a few of each. You know, you step out, you burp just once, and then you have like 00110001.
I step out, I burp, and then I say a bad word. And outdoor is like trifecta, full house.
Sorry, guys. I have not been reading whatsoever.
Yeah, we've been ignoring you.
Yeah.
Is Raindance's wearing PJ pants with you? No, of course not. Livestream is about as much fun as watching guys sharpen knives. Shut up, Holmes. What's up with you? Why you gotta be hating? Channel takeover. Leg hair. We're not testing on leg hair. We're a couple of strapping guys and everything, but
You could do my back if you want.
we're a couple of strap-on guys and everything, but awkward.
Why did I come here again?
Because you're silly. Ah, shit. No, really? Is that how it's gonna be?
Yeah. Monetized retracted. Yeah, you're right. Beer and knives don't mix very well.
Yeah, once I start to feel that beer, I'm putting the knives away. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
Live a little.
Die a little.
Die. Yeah. Unless you bleed out to death. It's not gonna happen.
You could bleed out to death. That is what bleeding out tends to do. Just helping you out here.
From a little scratch from a knife?
This is not a scratching knife. This is a stabbing knife.
That's not what you tell the cops, though.
No.
Especially since they're right across, like, you know.
They're probably not outside my house right now.
Yeah. When I got to his place, there's like a cop pulling a guy over, and it's like, okay, I guess it was easy to find Jess's house tonight.
It wasn't me. Even got me on camera. Yeah, no, you go first.
I was about to say, I didn't like that song at first.
No?
It grew on me.
Like a fungus.
Yeah, like fungus.
Sharpening up these knives makes me feel like Dutch bushcraft knives. I was about to say Dutch bushcraft guys. I'm like, no, that's not it. Your brother likes them.
Yeah, he doesn't like them.
I like
He
them.
finds them entertaining.
They're a little too entertaining, but man, they know everything.
Yeah.
Those guys, their knowledge is rock solid, Holmes.
I like the tests that they do too, as well. You know? It's like that big freaking cord that they cut into. Like, holy crap!
The big hemp rope, or whatever the hell it is.
The only thing I wouldn't do though with any of my knives is tip test.
Well, me neither. And you know, like they sort of make me rethink the way I want to do my knife tests. But because, unlike them, I can't afford to buy a knife just to test. You know, and I'm not collecting vast numbers of knives, so I won't be doing the tip test. And
especially since like 90% of the knives fail the tip test. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, let me ruin my knife.
And 90% of the bushcrafters don't do anything that requires that's particular. True. You know. Hey, is hiking deep here? Hey, how's it going?
Good day. Let's see what else they're saying.
That was not my daughter's picture. That was a sketch I made of how I want to redo my my garage, which I kind of wish I'd thought of before cutting it up and throwing it away. Damn it!
Good job. Good job.
Yep. I'm real proud.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
I do that at home now with the girls.
What?
I'm like, oh, let me sketch you a little something here, you know, and they, oh, this is my, you know, bank invoice. Great.
Yeah.
I tend to do a lot of envelopes.
I tend to do a lot of sketches.
I don't do as much as I used to.
Steph and I were both at one point designers, graphic designers. We did the graphic designs,
which you know, bite down on you and chews you up and spits you up.
Kind of does. I'm glad not to be doing that professionally anymore.
I did for 13 years.
It's not bad. You know, I don't tend to do my bush knives or my bush axes to what they call scary sharp. You know, I like the strength you get from an edge that is almost shaving sharp, for instance, but not quite. I'm just doing this to sort of flatten it out because over over the past, how long have I had this knife? Like 5 years now?
Something like that.
Over that time of doing, scratching the ferro rods, sort of tends to ding up the spine a little bit. It loses a little bit of that 90-degree magic. It's got it back. So let's see what are people saying. He's doing it wrong. Lynn Thompson of Cold Steel is in poor health. Interesting. How old is he? Outdoor wants me to tip test the Cold Steel. The LK 4105. I don't know that one. Edward Baburian. Hi. How's it going? Ignore the comments. We're sharpening knives here, Holmes. I'm
not sure what the
Scandi grind. Yes, Scandi grind. It's my favorite grind. I do, however, have a couple of convexes now, so I've been working on them, and it's funny because what I've been doing for my convexes is mouse pad sandpaper. But something that those Dutch Bushcraft knives guys said really rings true, and it's that I think because the mouse pad sort of
it squishes,
deforms under, I think it also kind of tends to round the edge as you're doing it. So I'm gonna go to just a flat stone or whatever on that and do sort of the rock that they say to just naturally throw a little bit of a rocking motion in there. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do a rocking motion. It's not working. That's not funny.
I'm guessing with no, it's not. But that's why I'm kind of ignoring you.
I'm just as God made me. What?
But I'm guessing with practice, you should probably do a good job.
I should do a good job because it's my stuff. Gotta do a good job with your stuff.
Should or could, and two different things, right?
A couple of weeks ago, Sales and I are in an elevator. Someone gets on and says, "Going down?" Mr. Personality here says, "No, we were just talking."
It's awful. Awful.
So awkward. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and do the other side.
I'm not sure what you mean, Al. V grind? I'm just going at an angle there. I'm not all technical and stuff,
He's not very technical. He doesn't do the technicals.
Yeah.
Technicalities.
I'm kind of...
I get off on the technicality.
Yeah, your dad jokes are really honing in tonight.
Dad jokes? Really? Did you really just do that?
Yes, I did.
Hey. Ignore my idiot. He's a friend. Okay.
See, most people would have like professionals on.
Yeah.
Jesse? No, he's got amateurs. That's right.
Actually, that's an interesting question. Hiking Deep just asked LT, how many folders do you own? I don't even know if LT knows how many folders he owns. Whenever he comes over and says, "Yeah, I'll bring some knives," it's like shipments of knives come out of his bag. He's got many, many, many folders. In fact, LT, you got mostly folders, don't you? Like you're not as into the fixies as you are into the folders, if I remember correctly. Am I right about that? Because whenever you come over, it seems to be mostly folders in your bag.
Well, I think this is better, but I'm having a hard time with the tip.
The tip?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It seems it's not as good as everything else. I think I'm going too high. No, too low an angle.
Too low?
Yeah. I guess I was fearing that I would go too high.
So you went the other way?
Yeah.
My biggest problem is right at the belly. You know, that curve, just trying to keep my Scandi nice and flat on that curve.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the curve.
Yeah, and well, that's the thing with this knife too, right? It's just like
There's a lot of curve on
it's
that
just
knife.
a whole curve, you know. At the end,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's nuts. Crazy stuff.
It's nuts.
Just a little bit. Ask LT or
Vissimo.
oh, well, no, I'm saying ask LT. LT should know.
LT knows everything.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to knives, right?
Yeah.
Maybe my brother would know too.
Encyclopedic knowledge of the folding knives. A lot of people have problems at the belly. Yeah, absolutely. What the hell's an OTF?
You know what a double TF is? Which is what I'm asking
Buffering.
right now.
Oh no! Buffering here too. Okay, everybody reload. Schnikes. Okay, Hike and Deep's got me back. Okay.
I'm only getting bits and pieces. I see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simone's asking me to do it now.
Yeah.
Do what now?
Take over the channel.
Take over the channel?
Take over the channel. You know, I've got a knife, okay?
You didn't see my motion.
Are we back? Maybe the last one I'll review. We lost you guys. What did I miss that I should not? Pfft.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, out the front automatic.
Out the
I
front.
am pretty damn sure those are absolutely not legal here.
Yeah, no, probably not. Let me think about it. Nope. Nothing's legal here.
That's not true. This is legal.
This is probably not legal.
That's legal. That's
Yeah,
legal.
it's not 7 inches. Right? Is that it? 7 inches?
I have no idea. Somewhere in this house, I have a samurai sword. I think that's longer than 7 inches.
Yes, but it's for
samurai.
It's not for self-defense.
No, samurai sword's not for self-defense. They're not defensive at all. They're for kitchen work.
That's what you have to say for your EDC.
Mm-hmm.
You say it's a tool.
Yeah, it's a tool.
You don't say it's for self-defense.
No.
Then they'll take it away from you.
I would not use a knife to defend myself. I would use a Louisville Slugger to defend myself. Because I don't care if they take away a freaking baseball bat, because I hate baseball. Oh, did he just say that? Oh, yes, he did. Look at what I got.
That's better.
I got me a shopping list. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah,
Gonna strap that baby up. Okay. Careful now, it's my shopping list.
Yeah, it's
I
alright.
would call that an improvement.
Yeah, I'll call it an improvement too.
Call that an improvement.
Well, before I couldn't even cut nothing, so
Couldn't even cut nothing, man.
I should have tried it before.
Yeah.
It would have done something like this. Like you I'm using the spine force, so it'd be like
yeah.
There you go. Because that's pretty much how sharp it was.
Legit.
So there you go. Is that normal?
Hmm?
Oh, there you go. I'm focusing. It's because I moved.
Stop moving. Do not move. Now that I've given you my official beer opening knife, I just don't know what to do. I have a chisel. A chisel knife. Yeah, that's not a That's not a ground spine on that. Spine on that. Can you pass me the Mora for a sec? The Mora of the story. I gotta shut up. I have to stop talking.
Oh, well, with the second one, you know, you got to get even more practice. Because now you have 2 little girls to embarrass. Ain't that the truth? Was that your nose?
Yes. Yes, it
Bravo.
was.
Bravo. Bravo.
There you go. Oh no, look what I did.
With the knife or the...
Yeah, with the knife. Okay, so let me strap this. Let me pour this and then strap that. Hey, where's Paul Bakima tonight? And where's Hamza? What the hell's going on? Where's the boys, man?
They knew I wasn't, like, you know, chatting.
Yeah, if you're
I'm
not chatting.
not here, yeah. Because when you hear my voice, you're like, ah, God.
Yeah, the dulcet freaking tones.
Talks weird.
Kind of does talk weird.
It's my Quebecois.
It's your Quebecois.
I'm an Anglophone Francophone?
I'm a Francophone Anglophone.
Or a Francophone Anglophone, I don't know.
Nobody knows.
No, I'm an Anglophone Francophone. That's what I am. My lineage is French, but I speak the English.
Ah. I'm so safe that my first aid kit gets full of dust.
I guess it's really not a bad thing.
Truth. Epic truth. I'm so hardcore, I'm slicing myself on camera.
Mm-hmm.
That's too big. I'll use it anyway.
What about those ones?
Yeah, this is a better size, methinks.
Yeah.
These are like fingertippies, though.
How about these ones here?
Adhesive bandage. No, these are too small. Look, those are tiny, tiny.
Oh, they're tiny.
They're little tinies.
You're lucky it's not me.
Wow.
I'd probably pass out.
Really?
I do. I have a low blood pressure. Yeah.
Blood pressure?
I'll start
No,
it
it's
over.
okay, I'm here for you.
Low blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
And it's happened to me in the past that, you know, I get a blood test and I almost pass out. Once I crushed my finger right here, and it tore.
I don't want to hear it.
No.
No. Stop.
But it wasn't that bad. I actually put my finger in my mouth. I'm like, I guess I should probably put a Band-Aid on there. And 5 minutes later, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good, and I pass out.
What are people saying on the chit chat? Chit chat.
Let's see here. Walking off camera 4 times from Dauber.
I did
Outdoor
have an
Dauber.
excuse on this
Yep.
time of times.
Let's see here. Hiking deep. My wife owns a Juv. I don't know what a Juv is, and I don't.
Are you sure it says
GUV.
GUV. Oh man, we're gonna have that kind of night.
Yeah,
Where we're
seriously.
just spending the whole damn night trying to figure out what people are talking about.
LT says use gun tape or duct tape.
What the hell's gun tape?
I don't know. Gun tape?
Gun tape?
Gun tape.
I've never heard of gun
It's
tape.
one of those days, huh?
It's one of them days. Bam. Okay, son. Strippy strappy. Okay. Guys, I'd like to share witty and fun comments for the next 50 minutes, but you need to go to bed. All right. Have a good one, Austin. I'll see you next. We'll see you next week. We'll all see you next week. Everyone say bye to Austin. 5-minute first aid break. Beers. Simon Forget. I have a friend who will mail guns to me part by part. Oh, no, GUV is not gun. Or maybe it was like a typo or some damn thing.
And I just got a text from I got a text from my brother before because he's asking about the type of bevel I'm putting. Well, not the bevel, but the
It's a secondary bevel you're putting on there.
No, well, yeah, actually, yeah, technically, because I have this part here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it's a double
Secondary.
bevel, but secondary.
Yeah. I would just like to say,
Gesundheit.
thank you. You have a friend who will mail guns to you part by part. That's a sneaky way to do it. Oh, Zach's got to bring in the groceries. All right. Yeah, LT. Okay, gun. Yes. Been a while that I shot a 357. I have never shot a 357. Gun tape is the grandfather of duct tape. Military use gun tape.
Huh.
Can I buy that at Canadian Tire?
That's a good question.
Actually, at some Canadian Tires, you probably can.
Probably because a
You
lot
can
of
buy
them
guns.
you could buy guns.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if you have no idea what hiking message, because they've been ignoring the comments for 15 minutes. We're doing stuff here outdoor. We're sharpening knives. We're stropping knives. We're drinking beer. We're cutting ourselves. We're opening beer. We're being a couple of hilarious guys. Right?
At least you didn't pass out.
I didn't pass out.
That's always also a very good thing.
Strong like bull, pretty like tractor.
Which is this blade. Strong like bull.
4 belchers.
Yeah. 4.
It's got some snot to it. What? What's going on?
Mutiny. That's what I see.
Yeah. Yeah, Hike, you're not going to be able to. Nobody can. You can't carry a handgun here.
No.
Unless you work for like Brinks, so something like that.
Or your police officer.
Or you're a trapper. People with trappers licenses can open carry. But like in the woods, not in the city.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I think
drop it.
Certain security guards, like you said, Brinks and law enforcement. It's pretty much the only people that can legally have handguns in the city.
Like Simone's right. You some very small numbers of people can make a case for it, but logically speaking, being able to carry a handgun is a logical impossibility in Canada. The mitigating circumstances are just too bloody rare. Hey, when you guys are stropping, how many strokes do you use? Jesus. I've been sick for 2 months now.
It's not normal.
Does that seem right?
Yeah, it does seem right. I'm
It does seem
actually
right?
thinking that, maybe you should see a doctor.
Yeah, I might. I probably should.
Yeah.
I can't afford it. Oh, wait, I'm Canadian. That's not a nice thing to say.
No, it's not.
That was terrible. That was crass.
But it's true.
Yeah, what I meant to ask before I went was, when you guys are stropping, how many strokes do you use? Like, do you sort of grind in there, or do you just do like 50 light strokes? I came to stropping through shaving, because I shave with a straight razor. And with a straight razor, it's funny because this is a conversation I had with Outdoor Dauber. You lay the razor on, you use no pressure, you draw it across the strop. Well, in fact, you draw it across sort of diagonally, and then you roll it across on its spine, and you drag it back across diagonally again. But you do not use any pressure, and you do it like a bajillion times. When you guys are doing like axes or something, I would love to know what Craig has to say about stropping an axe. Like when you guys are doing tools like this, do you use pressure? Do you use like a 500 million strokes? Because I'm still not at the pinnacle of my stropping game. I'm still looking for ideas from other people.
I'm just beginning. This is, I think, the 3rd knife I'm sharpening.
Really?
Yep. I have YouTube to thank.
Good old YouTube.
Yeah, good old YouTube.
YouTube is that kind of weird uncle that nobody really likes to talk to, but it's also a great source of information. So,
well, sometimes I'm doing stuff, I'm like thinking, what did I used to do before YouTube?
Read books.
Yeah.
Y'all just used to read books.
But books tend to get expensive when you just want to know one thing. Sometimes, like, I don't know.
No, books are a gateway to knowledge, man.
Yes, but it gets expensive.
Yes, truth. I just want to make sure that we're not
ignoring people.
Gun retracted in Kazakhstan.
Nice.
20 to 30 on each side. Hiking Deep does 14 strokes per side, I guess, right?
We'll just go till
Hiking Deep has a good idea for improving the jail situation in the States.
Tip is having a hard time with that tip.
Alan is also still working on his stropping. Oh, Craig, that is an interesting. I'm just trying to remember how I do it, because I think I do a mixture of both with an axe. I think I haven't really nailed down my axe stropping technique yet, because I've done bringing the strop to the axe before, and I've also done bringing the axe to the strop. And you're a proponent of always bringing the strop to the axe.
Well, it's actually one of the reasons why I made such a wide strop.
Yeah,
it's for my axes. So because I do intend to sharpen my axes with this, so hopefully it's going to do a good job.
Well, it's a strop. If it's not doing a good job, the problem is
it's the user, right?
Yeah, user error.
Well, no, the fact that it's wide, I think it's also going to be a little bit easier to handle a wider surface, if you will. It's funny, I noticed, was it last week or the week before? One of my old bosses, he's on the
YouTubes?
No, he's on the Axe Junkies.
Is he?
Yeah. He actually put up an axe recently.
Who is it?
It's Sebastien. Oh my god. I'm getting a complete blank on his last name. Fraser. Sebastien Fraser.
Which axe was it?
It was the one he recently did the torched blackened handle.
I must remember to oil this blade a little later. Yeah, I keep thinking about those Shapton glass, man. I think I might like to do that. Man, this needs some work. The thing is, like, I don't, excuse me, I don't enjoy caring for my tools as much as I enjoy using my tools.
Of course.
So every now and again, I realize, geez, man, this blade's in tough condition, man. It's my own bloody fault. In exactly the same way as the video I put up on Sunday, I shouldn't have had to flatten this stone for that much time. It's just that I don't do it, and I've got to get better at that, because it's I treasure these tools.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of that too. I mean, this thing was in horrible shape.
Yeah.
I still didn't even finish this edge here, but I'm like, screw it. I'm making all kinds of noise. I'll just use the other half.
You're not making too much. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, before.
Okay, I'm gonna try this this secondary bevel here. See if I can. This
is gonna be.
Hold on. Wood Pigeon Outdoors. Hey, how's it going? Okay, see you in 20. Wood Pigeon was out watching some movies tonight. Craig says you got a good plan, Serge. Snowstorm there, Wood Pigeon. Yeah, here too.
I'm wondering now if I need new glasses, because I'm having a hard time reading this.
Really? You might. All right. See you later, Outdoor. Everyone say bye to Outdoor Dauber. To Outdoor. Everyone say goodbye to Outdoor Dauber.
Outdoor retracted.
Outdoor retracted. Oh, Scott. Holy crap. A Walters 2.5 pound Montreal pattern black diamond. Walters black diamond. Come on, man. You gotta send me that stuff. I'm the Walters guy. I'll send you some poutine in return.
Fair trade, sure.
As Montreal is a bowl of poutine.
Should have brought my little hatchet.
Get a little hatchet.
Yeah, it's like one of those imitation. What are they called there?
Like an S-wing?
Yeah, S-wing. It's like an imitation S-wing.
Oh, is it the Canadian Tire
yeah,
Special?
exactly. But it's I still like it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I use it a lot for making kindling. Because the wedge of the axe is like, it's very thin at the beginning, but then it really comes out.
Yeah.
You know? So a few little hits and
I think they might be made by Collins or someone. Collins? How the hell do you guys pronounce that? Man, these little secondary bevels are tough to maintain your. The rooster just sent me something on the tube of views, which I will check later.
sure I'm not ruining my edge.
Yeah, you should definitely try to be sure you're not ruining your edge. Ooh. Ooh. Sam. Shut up, Jesse.
You're making that sound from, what is it? What's that movie?
Oh, like the
Dark-
Skeksis?
No, yeah,
the Dark Crystal, the
Yeah.
Please. Please. Wow, I haven't thought about that movie in years. I loved that movie.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it in years. I still remember the end when they merged with the
and that castle, whatever, turns into this crystal castle.
Yeah, I saw it recently because of my kids, and let me tell you, it did not age well.
Oh, come on! I saw it like about 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Watch it again now.
Shut up. It was number one with a bullet, man. That's Jim Henson's.
I know. It was still pretty good for the time there. It's classic.
It's a classic. A classic is that with which you will not mess. Which means that in about 30 seconds they're gonna remake it or reboot it or something.
Oh, Jesus, no. That or Labyrinth? No, you can't. You can't touch his movies.
You can't touch Labyrinth
No.
either, especially now that the David is gone.
Especially.
Hiking deep. 2 things he avoids. 1, jail. Good policy. 2, any medical issues involving your crotch area. Okay, that's legit too.
Yeah, that's.
Jess, you sent a YouTube link of the new sharpening video that shows the strop at the end. Drywall pad with a leather cover. Drywall pad with a leather cover. Drywall pad with a leather cover.
That makes me think. Have you seen the wood disc sharpening? The sharpening wood disc? Yeah.
No, is that like an electrical thing that spins?
No, basically you take a piece of plywood.
Yeah.
And you cut it in a round.
Yeah.
And you put it on a grinder.
Okay.
Like what is it called? One of those stationary grinders there.
Like a desk.
Like
bench grinder.
Yeah, bench grinder. There you go, bench grinder. That's the term I wanted.
The 2 little 6 inches.
I'm not good with terms. But yeah, basically what they do is they use like a bar to kind of like a lathe to make it perfectly round.
Yeah. And
once that's done, they put compound onto it.
Oh, for stropping with.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
And then they just like, and your knife is sharp in 60 seconds. You know.
Or your money back.
Or your money back. That's right. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's not a bad idea.
Craig, I'm gonna look at that video as soon as we're done here, because that sounds interesting. Craig, did you just put the link to that video? That's the same link you sent me, right? How were those Jim Henson movies be allowed to be for kids? That's an interesting question.
Yeah, that is an interesting question.
That's, yeah. I did like, I loved them though. I thought the Dark Crystal was the bee's knees. You know what the bee's knees are? They're the knees of the bees.
Yes, bees of the knees. They're very tiny.
Very small knees.
Very small knees.
Very small knees.
While they're still alive. Yeah, I just did another environmentally sad joke.
Yeah.
Sad but true.
No knees. No knees. No bees. No us.
Well, no knees.
No knees. That's for damn sure. I have never done such a good job on. You know what? I would just say I've never done such a good job on one of these little secondary bevels, but I've never actually done a secondary bevel. I've always like stuck with just stropping a secondary bevel and hoping the knife doesn't get dull. Nice though.
It's getting lovely.
I think my days of avoiding the secondary bevel have come to an end because this worked out well.
Let's see.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very
I mean, it's
nice.
not a mirror.
No, but still, well, you're not stropping yet.
Exactly.
You can't complain too much.
Can't complain. You just can't. Zach, how was it? Yes, the video goes through draw, file sharpening, draw, scary sharpen this drop. I'm gonna watch it. Yes, Craig, that is right about the bee's knees. That's where they carry that pollen.
Yes.
Yeah, Zach, you watched them when you were 9.
Wow, I never realized that. Yeah, it's true. The bees do carry the pollen on the knees.
Yeah.
That's why it's the bee's knees. That's where all the good stuff is. And speaking of good stuff, I'm out of the good stuff.
Oh no!
Oh no! Make me some tea.
Get in the kitchen, man.
Despite the fact that I'm a stay-at-home dad, it's still the wife that does all the cooking.
Really?
Yep.
How the hell?
Because she enjoys it.
Mhm.
You know? She knows, like, I don't enjoy it, but she enjoys it. So it makes no sense that I should do it because I'm at home. Mind you, I do supper on occasion.
Like because barbecue season?
Well, no, because like sometimes she's like running late, or it's like, oh, if we want to be in time for karate.
Oh yeah, your kids are in karate too, eh?
Yeah. They're kicking butt.
Are they still on the little white belts with the colored stripe, or are they on the full color belts?
Oh, they're on the full color belts.
Oh, they're older than Camille, eh?
No, well, Amanda, she's still in the 3-5-year-old grade, if you will.
Okay.
But Julia, she's off yellow orange now.
Okay.
It's gonna get interesting at the green belt because that's when you start doing the combat.
Yeah, it's weird that at your dojo they don't do combat right off the bat. Because at Camille's dojo they do kata on Mondays and combat on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So like I had to buy her the boxing gloves and the shin pads and everything.
I think right now she's on her 6th or 7th different kata.
Yeah.
They do a lot of katas.
This knife needs to be washed. So I'm washing it, and I'm hoping to hell I don't cut myself for the second time in one night. Jesse. Freakazoid. Jesse. Cutting.
Just the tip now.
Feel the cutting of the flesh.
Having a hard time with the tip.
Just
the tip. Let me see this thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand this thing. Just by holding it.
Yep.
You see, I'd mentioned it, but like, and I could see how it's like really would be really good at.
It's too bad Outdoors left because he's got not a cold steel. He's got crap. I don't remember. It's not the Groman. It's not the Russell, but it's another brand. He swears by his.
Well, that's it. Like,
because the magic is in this shape. Look, it's a cold steel knife.
Yeah.
It keeps a nice edge, but it's not. You know, it's what is this? A 4116. It's a stainless. It's an okay steel, but it's not like a super steel or anything.
mm-hmm.
But it's the shape and
Yeah,
and the
because
shape.
I mean, I'm like holding this
Excuse
one,
me.
and like, I get it. I get it now. You know, it's just the fact that the blade is just moved a little bit more forward. It seems like you could put a little bit more like
Pressure, a little bit
pressure
more.
into it. Yeah,
Strength. Does beer work on a whetstone? I'm not entirely sure.
let's find out.
Let's not find out. I have spilt enough beer on this bench.
The beer bench.
By the way, hi there, Dr. Sharp. What?
The beer bench.
The beer bench.
Well, I still remember the beer wedge.
Best sharpening fluid ever. R. Murphy, Canadian belt knife. Yes, Simone, you remember that. Right, that is true. That is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm good. I just remembered I had gone to the strop. The strope. I was watching a video. I don't remember who it was. But he was a guy who really seems to know his stuff. And then he went and called this a strope. And it's like all the knowledge that he, like I'd watched 4 of his videos in a row. I'm like, this guy knows his stuff, man. I was taking notes. And I was planning to like rethink the way I sharpen my plane blades or some damn thing. And he called it a stroke. And all this great knowledge that I had gleaned from him was suddenly in question for some reason. Like, that's fair, right? Just because he...
Well, you know, let's not bring in Donald Trump.
we don't get political on this here.
No.
Live stream.
But what was I going to say?
I just don't know.
I don't know. People tend to sometimes, you know, screw up their whatever they're saying.
You can kind of tell, though, like some people say the wrong thing kind of in a joking way.
I do it all the time, though. I constantly say the wrong word. I'm like, what the hell am I saying?
Well, like when I say, hold on, I'm just going to get my stoof. I know it's not stoof. I know it's stuff. But I'm just that funny.
Yeah. No, you're
Hilarious.
Yeah, you're hilarious. No, you're jesting, you know?
Yeah.
You just...
All right. See you later, Craig. Thanks for hanging out. See you in the next one. Waterstones will go moldy if they don't dry out properly. Yep. And don't use a hair dryer or something. You sort of, what I always do when I want to dry this here stone is I pop it out. I'll do it just for comedy here.
Mm-hmm.
I pop it out, like I'll just sort of wipe it down a bit, and I'll leave it like this. Okay? It's only in contact, tabernacle. There. It's only in contact on a corner here, which you can kind of not really see, but so that there's airflow all around it so it's drying, because you don't want to use like a hairdryer or something to dry it out fast. These things will crack if you change the temperature on them that quickly. So I just leave it like I wipe it down, and then I leave it like that. Airflow is all around it. It's only having contact on corners, and it dries off. I leave it for a couple of days.
Should probably do this actually. I put it on the side like that for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it's true that if I do like that, at least got some kind of airflow.
At least,
at the very least.
Very least.
Jeez.
What is that tiny little? Oh, murphyknives.com/store. Great. Now I'm gonna want to get my wallet out. I almost bought a bench knife. No, I almost bought a bench grinder at Canadian Tire earlier tonight. But I just, at the last minute, I was like, no, don't do it. But now I kind of wish I bought it. Because what I would like to do is have one side a grinding stone and the other side a stropping wheel. You know, a wheel for stropping?
Mm-hmm.
Stropping wheel. Just a wheel. And you strop with it. Yeah.
Would you use the same technique with the plywood, like I mentioned before? Or?
It's essentially the same plywood. That's the same. No, is that? Fuck my life. It's a family show, Jess. Fudge my life.
Ben, en français, c'est correct.
Yeah, c'est vrai. En français, on dit fucker, puis
Mais non, un fuck.
Or fuck, yeah. You know, the thing is, when your daughter went to an Anglo daycare, the word for a seal in this house was a seal. For those of you who don't speak French, the word for seal in French is very, very similar to a devastatingly bad swear word in English. As in they sound identical.
Yes. Well, it's PHOQUE.
QUE.
Yeah.
Or fuck you.
Or fuck.
Or fuck.
It's too late. It's too late, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Hey, we've gone there, and
Yeah,
we're not going to get remonetized.
No.
Ever. So it's not even for the monetization because I'm nowhere near. Because there was a wicked spike in my viewers 368 days ago now. So I went from being 96% of the way to my 4,000 hours to now I'm down at 92. So I've gone back to when I go to bed, I put my videos on silent at 144p and let them play all night to synthetically up my hours. Felt wheel on a grinder. Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Felt wheel.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I've been for months and months very slowly reprofiling this because I think I've mentioned this, but the way it was forged, it sort of came like this, and you can't tap that. So I've been working on it really, really slowly over many, many days, many, many months, and I think I've finally got it to where it's got to be. But I'll tell you something for free. That was a devastating amount of work. I'm not going to do it tonight. I was going to, but I'm not feeling it.
Well, we got like what, 21 minutes left anyway?
Yeah. 21 minutes. But this is in desperate need of a little sharpened stance. But I don't think I need to do the 1,000. Maybe I do. Was that you or me?
That was you. Wasn't me.
Even got me on camera.
I'm not used to like looking up on the screen to see what people are saying, so sorry guys, I'm totally ignoring you guys.
Fed wheel on a grinder that you load up with the compound. You know the compound?
Compound?
A little bit of compound.
Isn't a compound is where, you stay during a nuclear holocaust?
I had a friend,
Down a compound?
an ex-friend. Not an ex-friend. I mean, there was no falling out, so I haven't spoken to him in a long time. But he bought a compound out in Région that had been owned by the Les Hells.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the Rock Machine?
No, Rock Machine, come on. They're owned by the Hells now.
Yeah, I know. But, that's why they wouldn't have it no more, right?
Yeah. No, it's whoever this guy was. He went to jail, and the compound got sold off, and my buddy bought it. And he is very security-minded. And
well, now he's got 12 feet high walls with barbed wire on top.
yeah, it's like a strong house kind of thing. But they wanted it back.
Oh.
And he wasn't selling. So he went up to his country house once one weekend and found that the whole damn compound had been burnt to the ground.
It's not a shame.
Or rather, I think like he got an alarm on his phone or something. He ran out. And, yeah, it was.
Well, hopefully he didn't have like pets or anything.
Yeah. Well, he used it as a country house.
Still sucks. Still sucks.
Yeah. But like, you kind of think you might be asking for trouble if you buy.
No, for sure. For sure.
That kind of, Not to mention, I hope you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, God knows who's in that concrete.
Yeah, exactly.
She makes me think of
What
was his name? Where
Ron
we used
Boucher?
where we used to work at there. He had deathstar.com.
Oh, Jason. Yeah, I still
Yeah,
speak
Jason.
to him. I still talk to him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I still crew on his sailboat.
really? Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah. Well, he's got a kid of his own, little son.
But I remember him telling us about like how he was getting like threats from George Lucas.
Oh yeah, I guess he owned deathstar.com.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about George Lucas no more.
Nope. Now he's got Disney on his butt.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're actually on his butt or not, but
Disney probably doesn't care. Actually, they might care.
They might care.
massively.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, they might care hugely. We bought this property, and we can't have deathstar.com. How are we supposed to market?
Actually, I haven't gone on there for a while.
What, deathstar.com?
Yeah.
It's because he only used it as an email server.
I know, but he used to have a message saying like, this is not affiliated with Star Wars or LucasArts. What a troll!
Well, I think he had to put that legally.
Well, I don't know if you have to. It's the internet, right?
What, like there's no legality on the internet? I'll tell you something. If you throw a chair off the balcony onto a busy Toronto highway for the internet views, you still get arrested.
This is true.
Thank the gods. For those of you who aren't Canuckistani, it's okay. It's a stupid story. It's on the news.
Yeah.
On the news.
Some idiot in Tirana.
Some dummy. Throwing the chair on the highway. See if you can kill anyone. Dumb bunny. What do we got?
It's not wrestling, It's real.
Your brother was thinking of making a kuksa, but he doesn't have the tools. It takes tools. I think you kind of need a tuka cam, which I also don't have. I made a kuksa once and it was terrible. I burnt it.
Pass me your paper. Your shopping list.
Like my chopping list now?
Yes.
Now it's a chopping list.
Just want to see. It's beautiful.
Making a kuksa, yes. Don't grinder.
I like. Well, that's done.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Vegan Strong. We are drinking. Well, Seb's is finished, but I'm having. Hold on. Let me get my damn stone in. Let me get my stone in.
You gonna put your stones in the vase?
100th Meridian by Mill Street Brewery out of Toronto, Canuckistan.
And for those that didn't see before either, I had the Hop House 13 lager from Guinness.
From the Guinness Brewery.
So I didn't get it from a microbrewery.
In Dublin, Ireland.
I do like the Irish beers.
What are you drinking, vegan? It's okay. You know where we are every Tuesday. Oh, I don't think I'm... Oh, am I busy next Tuesday?
I don't know, are you?
Let me check on that.
I think I'm just going to strop this guy because the more you just gave me is still...
Yeah, it's still pretty sharp. You might be able to get over just strobing.
Yeah, I think so.
See, now I'm going to say strobe for the rest of it. Yeah, I could just strobe it.
Go ahead and stroke it.
Stroke it. Stroke it real good. Boom, 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 boom. Why do I say things like anything? Why do I speak?
Well, you speak better than I do.
I talk the good English.
See, I'm screwed either way. You know, if I speak in English, people are like, "Are you French?
Are you Franco?
And then when I speak in French, they're like, "Are you English?"
I used to know a girl who was Acadian.
Oh God.
Okay, so she spoke the good Shack. She spoke good New Brunswick French. And as with anyone who speaks good New Brunswick French, because she was a native Francophone, as with anyone who speaks a good New Brunswick French, whenever she was here ordering something in a restaurant, they would switch to English because, hey, we don't recognize that accent, so she's got to be an Anglo. And she used to get that bad. Start again. She used to get really peeved about that, which makes perfect sense to me. I would also get peeved about that.
Well, I still remember they had the provincial elections like several years back.
Yes.
And it was the strangest thing ever for people that aren't familiar with New Brunswick. In the debate, you had one French guy, you had one English guy, and you'd expect me to say a bilingual guy in the middle, but no, it's like this like half English, half French, Fringlish. Like they're using
It's called Shack. The language is Shack.
Yeah, but
you're talking about the one that speak with that ça commence en français puis it ends in English?
No, it's like they're speaking in English, but they're using like French rules.
Oh, okay.
How messed up is that? You know, like French already is like has so many rules and so many exceptions to the rules.
We don't like rules around here.
No.
Can't boss me around.
But
free.
I'm like, I found it so strange. At first I was just like, you know, this looks weird, you know, whatever. But I actually kept watching it because I'm like, this is the strangest. Because they're like, one speaking in French, the other one's replying in English, and then you have the third guy, which I'm like, I couldn't understand a word he was saying. You know?
Oh no, the paper's getting wet.
No, that's not gonna work well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's great. I mean, the knife is sharp. I mean, it's not about the wet paper. That doesn't work great. That works like crap. Works like piss.
Yeah, okay.
Okay there, Jess. Just calm down now.
Tell me how you really feel.
I feel like...
Just gotta get you back out in the bush.
Gotta get out there because I'm going nuts. Going nuts!
Well, we should try to go soon.
Yep. Like as soon as possible. So.
Yeah. Well, my schedule is starting to fill up. Like February? Holy crap.
Yeah. I understand. My February also filled up pretty quick. Pretty damn quick.
Life happens quickly.
Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans, as the song goes.
People didn't say much.
It's not a great song, but it is a song. Bam, babies! That is a great carving knife. It's cheap as chips. It's not cheap as chips. It used to be cheap as chips. Now it's like $40 Canadian, but that's still pretty cheap. Being strong. Oh, looks awesome. I don't like hoppy beers though. That was a hoppy beer.
Yeah, that was.
Mine is not. Mine is malty because I'm with you. I like malty. I don't like the hop. I'm not into hoppies. I don't like IPAs.
Yeah, but this one isn't that bad. I'm not a huge fan of the IPAs either, but that was all right. I'm not a fan of IPAs either. No. It's just too much.
Big and strong, by the way.
Or the lemon ones.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do my chisel while I'm at it.
Let's see that knife.
Which one?
Little carving knife.
Just be careful. It's very sharp. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Why? Mein Augen.
Yeah, I can see why you might like this one. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that you don't really have like a guard or something for your finger.
The thing is, it's a dedicated carving knife. Like the only thing you can really use it for is carving. It's not strong enough for any like bush
But
stuff.
see, the thing why I say that is just because of the angle of the handle here. It seems like your finger just naturally goes towards the very, very sharp blade. So it's like I could see myself trying to like really, try to get force into it for X reason.
Yeah, but
And,
the thing is, you're not going to be doing that because you're using, like when you're carving a spoon, you should really be axing right up to the line, so that by the time you get to this, first of all, you're holding your stuff like this, or you're sort of using your thumb as a pivot. I don't have anything to, like you're sort of pivoting like this. Sorry, I'm gonna show you guys, like you're sort of pivoting like this or whatever. So you're not like doing any real power. Like there are some power cuts when you're doing that scissor motion, but it's very hard to. That's not the right. Like a bush knife, I feel safer when there's some kind of at least contouring, But for something like that, shit, don't bug me. Don't bug me none.
No, I'd just be a little bit, I guess, more cautious. I guess, like you say, a sharp knife is a safe knife.
But yeah, you're right. You always got to be cautious with any of these tools.
No, for sure.
These are dangerous. These are dangerous,
especially when they're sharp like this.
Yeah. This little chisel of mine, I'm gonna make it shine. Sorry. It's because I'm in a good mood because I'm not doing this alone tonight.
I just realized I went the wrong way there.
One waitress at Saint Hubert Repentigny. Wait, hold on. Repentigny is from Saint Quentin of New Brunswick. She was very surprised to meet someone that knew her birthplace very well. He's lying his hoppy. Wood Pigeon's here. Hey. Yeah, you're back just in time for the last 6 minutes of the live stream. You got home safe, though? That's good to know. That storm out there that is kicking your city and mine right in the teeth is definitely not something to mess around with.
I'm not sure I'm going to like it looking out the window at the later.
I don't know. I was surprised when you showed up, even though...
Yeah, well,
Yeah, come on.
Like I said before, I worked for a delivery company before. Easy peasy.
Ain't no storm gonna break your stride.
I'm not gonna mention who because I don't like them.
Nobody likes them though.
No, this is true.
This is not a precision chisel, by the way, for those of you who might be wondering why I didn't flatten my stone again before doing this chisel. This is a Mora chisel. I just use it for like carpentry level exactitude, Like I'm not working to mills or anything. Wood pigeon, pretty here too. We're supposed to have about 40 centimeters by the time we're done here. By the time we're done here. Good luck getting home, homie boy. Boop, 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 boop,
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Boop, boop, boop.
I like driving in the snow.
You like driving in the snow?
Yeah, I actually do.
It's because you're crazed.
Yes.
You're crazed.
Well, I'm a Subaru driver. What do you want?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It ain't fun if you ain't drifting. Right?
I occasionally drift off to sleep. I don't think that's what he's talking about, though, guys.
This should be pretty good. Let's see.
Oh, for the
another paper test.
Another paper test.
What's this in here? Oh, no, I don't want the camera. Oh, I think that's pretty
That looks
well,
pretty good to me.
kind of tore at the end there, but
Uh,
look at the way it curved right there.
that's good.
I think it's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for the moral.
no problem. Wood pigeon, we're not doing axes tonight. We're just doing some sharpening. I was gonna sharpen some axes, but I had a million knives to sharpen. So
Well, I only brought 2. I was planning to bring 3, but I couldn't find the other one. I don't know where the hell I put it. But I am satisfied. Excuse me. My God.
you know who else didn't come on tonight? Mr. Mike Morton. He just got back from Temagami,
What was he doing out there?
camping, winter camping.
Nice.
Yeah, I would love to camp Temagami at some point.
But probably not during the winter. I don't mind going out in the woods during the winter, but camping, I think that's my limit.
Not your
You know?
thing.
Yeah, I think it's the snow
The winter
and the
does.
sub-zero temperatures.
Yep.
Because I have gone camping in the fall before, and that was fun. It was fine, but I do have to admit I've never done winter camping.
I've done winter camping as a cadet in like those Canadian Forces Arctic tents, but I haven't done it in many years. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh no, it's stuck in my head now. So yeah, it's looking good. What are we at? 22:58.
I could change that if you want.
Change what?
The song in your head.
No, please. I don't.
Because some songs...
Simo also likes driving in snow. I'm just going to get you past whatever you were about to say there. He hates driving in snow with other car drivers that don't know how the basics of driving. Oh, that's pretty legit. Big and strong. Come on, guys. Now you have to have a throw off. No. I don't want to break anything.
Well, during the last big storm we had, like roughly a month ago,
Yeah.
I went down to Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu.
Yeah.
And I was coming off. You know when you have that one lane to turn to the right? Yeah, turning to the right.
Yeah.
Instead of going to the intersection, you just could turn.
Yeah.
Well, I was turning there, and then I was starting to slide. I'm like thinking, oh, I'm gonna hit the that triangle there.
Yeah.
And then it just kicked in. I pulled the handbrake, and I just I pretty much drifted around the corner.
Nice.
But because I have a habit of especially the first snow or two,
Yeah.
I tend to do that in the small streets. Like near my house, there's what's it called? Industrial complex.
Yeah.
Well, industrial
Park.
Yes, thank you. And I do it on purpose. I actually skid and kind of lose control just so then I get the feel of like driving in snow again.
Do the handbrake turn.
Yeah. And that served me there. Otherwise, I would have crashed right in the snowbank.
Yeah.
Because they didn't plow the roads properly. Oh, big surprise.
Yeah, Kelso Braves. Serge once flipped a Jeep.
Yes, I did.
Was it a nice one or was it like a Compass or something?
It was the black Cherokee I had.
Oh, you flipped the Cherokee?
Yeah, I flipped the Cherokee.
Damn, son, what the hell?
Well, it was early morning. It was like minus 30 without the windshield.
Mhm.
And I was going to go on the outer route.
Yeah.
And what I did is I checked my blind spot. And probably when I checked my blind spot, I just turned the wheel just a little bit.
Whoops.
So when I look forward, I wasn't going forward, straight anymore. I was kind of on the side. Now, the issue was I had two wheels on ice,
Yeah.
and two wheels on dry asphalt.
Mm.
But my reaction was to try to compensate.
Yeah.
So I went the other way.
Okay.
And then I tried to compensate again the other direction. And at that point, I just started to fishtail. It was
over.
finished.
It was done.
And I still remember the moment I grabbed onto the wheel,
Mm-hmm.
thinking this is going to be expensive. And that it was. It wasn't until I felt the roof caving onto my head I actually feared for my life at that point.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize the Jeep had flipped over, because just before I hit the fence in the middle, I closed my eyes.
Okay.
You know? Natural reflex.
Absolutely.
And yeah, it's then I was upside down for like, I forget how long. I was just like, start breathing again once I realized another car didn't hit me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's an interesting situation being upside down, because then because of all your weight on the seatbelt,
You can't get it out.
yeah, it's very difficult to press that button.
Yeah.
So I finally got out. The at that point the windows were shattered, so I just crawled out. I was fine. I got lucky. But yeah,
Good.
I think it's from that moment on that I really started to be a little bit more offensive defensive, as in trying to slide a little bit more at the beginning of the winter just to get used to it, you know. It's yeah, learning experience, just like my knife.
Just make your knife. It's 23:02, so we're done. All of you who hung out to the bitter end, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time. All of you who haven't been on before, welcome, and please keep coming back. Those of you who are still fairly new, it's really nice to see you back. Next week I will not cut myself. Well, next time we do this, I'm not sure if I'm busy Tuesday. Maybe have to do it Thursday. I'm not sure. Or maybe Wednesday.
Probably won't be here next time either.
No.
So I'll just be,
because he made so much noise.
that's right.
Forget about it.
It's like, just don't come back. You know what? Just don't.
Yeah. So thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Wait, where's the bell?
I don't know. Oh,
Gotta
wait, it's
ring
in
the
the
bell.
box. It's in the box.
It's in the box here. Gotta ring the bell. There you go.
Okay.
Make it official.
Make it official. Ringing the bell. See? Metal wallet. Okay, bye, guys.